everybody, how's it going? This is Catherine from Dryer Days Art Studio. Thanks for being with me. So today I'm trying another experiment. I want to do a custom painting for someone and I know the colors that I want to use, and so I am trying this on this smaller canvas here. When I do the final painting, it'll be on one a little bit bigger. It will be on a 9x12, and this one right here is an 8x10, so a little bit smaller scale. I mixed up my colors here already. They don't have their silicone in them yet, but they do have the pouring medium with the Elmer's glue and spring water. And again, I'm using Liquitex Basics paints, my favorite. Now, a couple things I want to point out about the paint actually. This one right here is it looks like it, I can't read the name because there's paint on it, but it's a crimson hue. And doesn't really look like it here, but it's actually, I think, more of like a purple red, because when I mixed in my pouring medium, it looked a little light to me. I didn't like it. It's not the look I'm going for this painting. So I added in some Mars Black and it made it kind of this purpley looking color, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna like, but I'm gonna go with it and try it anyway. And I am using just straight up Mars Black, which I don't often do in pours because it can sometimes look muddy, but I really want some black in this painting. So let's try it out. Let's see what happens. You guys are in this with me, and thank you so much for that. So we're gonna do 2 cups again. That one I'm gonna start with white. Now this one I'm gonna start with red because I want the red to really pop. And let's see, I'm gonna try this one next here. I'm also doing a little bit of bronze in this one, which it's sometimes really hard to get metallics to show up. Oh, and I just realized I forgot my silicone, so I'm gonna put it in a couple of these now. I am gonna use the treadmill silicone this time. Put a couple in my white. I'll do a couple in the black and that purpley kind of color that we made. Just a couple mixes of it in there. I don't hardcore mix it in, as you guys know. Okay, so we'll put some white right there. Do a little of this one right here. Oh, as I'm watching this, I'm just debating. You just never know with these colors sometimes what's gonna happen, but we shall see. It's an experiment. So what is going on with all of you? I'm curious. Please comment. Let me know how you're all doing. And if you have done pours with black before, I would love to know how they turned out, how you felt about it. I don't want to do too much black, so I think that's gonna be it. Let's see. And you can see my thought process here as I go through this. It's a little scattered at times. Okay, I'm gonna do that one there, and we'll do this one right here. Let them pour out a little bit. Kind of debated if I wanted to do any white space in here. I might do that because we're experimenting, just to make sure that we don't get too dark. This isn't working for some reason. This is my house paint one. That one might not work today. Sometimes I use house paint. I'll get into that in other videos too. And this is just in this squirt bottle here. This is Liquitex Basics White with the pouring medium, the Elmer's glue pouring medium, and spring water. So we'll just get a little bit more white in here, just in case this black kind of gets too dark and muddies things up. Maybe the white will. Now, as you know, these paintings really move around. But honestly, right now, my initial feeling is there's just a little too much of that purple red in there for me right now. I'm just encouraging the movement here a little. I could see it was really thick there and not moving on its own. I don't know, guys, what do you think? It looks cool. Once again, I get these little surprises when I do these of how things are going to turn out, because it's never usually what I think is going to happen. I will say this isn't really the look that I'm going for this painting in particular. But I like how this looks. I like the cells. The painting is still kind of moving here as we speak, so you can see kind of where the cells are branching out. I just want a little bit more red here. See if we can get any cells right here. No. And I almost just singed it there. You can get singeing too on these if you get too close with that heat and you hover for too long. I mean, you really just want to do a quick with the flame, because if you singe it, then it dries it and makes it tacky and kind of weird looking. You know, this actually looks pretty cool with the black. I'm kind of surprised with how the black turned out. And it did kind of give it a gray look, which I wanted some gray in there too. For this painting for this person, so that's why I didn't use any gray, because I had a feeling the black might kind of mesh with the red a little. I mentioned this in another video about sponsorship. I have a PayPal account if anybody feels so inclined. Some other artists on YouTube I've noticed are sponsored, and people can donate money to them. And then it helps with just buying art supplies and stuff, which is kind of a good idea because this stuff does get kind of expensive. Buying canvas and art paints all the time, especially the nicer Liquitex ones, are a little bit more expensive. So in the description of all of my videos, I have all my social media if you want to follow me on any of those venues, and I also have the link to my PayPal account. You don't have to have PayPal to send other people money, which is nice, but yeah, and don't feel, I mean, please, I don't want it to be like weird, like I'm trying to get money out of these, which I'm not. I really enjoy making these, but I noticed that others were doing that, and I thought, oh, that's kind of a good idea. And I got, you know, for the people that do, or if you want to, I have to come up with some kind of cool name for you guys, you know, and for the people that do that and donate, sponsor or whatever, we'll think of a cool name for you guys later. I will do a giveaway of paintings and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will show a clip later up close of it, a little bit more dry, and we'll see how it's going. We're definitely kind of losing some of that white negative space here as it's still flowing. So we will see how this turns out. But thank you guys. Please comment, share, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see some other stuff, other color combination ideas you have. I appreciate it so much. Thanks guys. Have a great day. So here is a close-up. This is still wet. Went on the drying rack. I will show it again once it's dry.